You are absolutely correct, Miss Andrews.
On a
Technically.
technicality.
Your Honor, we constantly fly in the face of the Fifth Amendment. Why stop now?
Your Honor, we constantly fly in the face of the entire Constitution. Why start now?
Well, literally.
There we go, see?
The law does provide us with a way to avoid self-incrimination by allowing a witness to not testify if the testimony can cause damage to themselves.
Sounds like a skill issue, Your Honor.
I worry.
It really
I worry
does.
that the answer to this is that we're gonna make her testify, right? Because we're gonna try really, really hard to get her to confess so that we get that guilty verdict and we save Maya. But I'm concerned that she is gonna confess, but it's not to the actual murder, right? Like, she's not worried about testifying and incriminating herself of being the killer. She's worried about testifying and incriminating herself for some other crime that we don't know about yet. That's what I'm concerned about. What? I've never heard of this! When did that happen?
Didn't you study law?
Yo!
Okay, guys, we have been joking the whole time that Phoenix never went to law school. He just picked up an attorney's badge one day.
His mother.
I have never been more convinced that that is the case than this line right here.
Edgeworth has just been gaslighting Phoenix all day, every day, and he's just believed him. No, Phoenix, you're guilty if you invoke the Fifth. You just have to testify.
What makes
Tell your
it
clients.
worse? What makes it so much worse is there's two things. One is Phoenix thinks that everybody's so stupid to not even think about it, and two, all of his experiences are literally with people like mainly Edgeworth being like, "Yep, it was me. I'm guilty." Like, let's go. Like, self-incrimination central right here, right now.
Yeah.
You know, freaking Lana. We're just all going. Self-incrimination. If those two really smart prosecutors were like, we're not going to plead the Fifth, I can understand why Phoenix was like, nobody would ever think
Alright,
of that.
well,
They're all
Lana
idiots.
literally was trying to sabotage herself, okay?
That is
so
very
that doesn't
true.
count.
That is
And
also
Edgeworth
true.
just had such a guilty conscience in the end, and was
Edgeworth
probably
had
really
trauma,
really gaslit
and he was like, I
manipulated.
must be punished for it.
Gaslight gatekeep girl bossed by Von Karma for like 15 years, so you know. Whew.
This poor man.
Pleading the Fifth is not something most people would think to do on the spot. Actually, thinking back to yesterday in Mr. Unguard's room. What, Dylan?
You guys don't understand the top-tier tactics that Phoenix Wright is employing. You see, it might look like he's being really bad at being a lawyer, okay? However, what he's actually doing is being really bad at being a lawyer on purpose, as a strategic weapon, such that if he loses, which, let's be honest, he probably will, he's allowed to say, Your Honor, ineffective assistance of counsel, my client was deprived of their due process rights, they get to have a new trial all over again.
Yeah, but then that goes against what the killer is threatening him with.
But
how
no,
to
the
do it
killer
today.
just said get Matt Unguard off, and that's what he's doing right now. He's already gotten Matt Unguard off. Now he has to indict Adrian Andrews without fully putting her in jail for his own moral purposes. These are the big brains. Dylan's right. I have no questions. Dylan, I didn't think you'd have to break out this voice.
Yeah, me too. I forgot about her.
No.
Adrian Andrews,
Yes.
think hard about what we just discussed. Understood?
All right. That's it. That's when Franziska planted this idea into her head. No regular, normal person could ever think about the Fifth Amendment. It's not like I was taught it in, like, literally 5th grade or something. No, that's not what happens. This
That was
manipulative of a prosecutor must have been the one to tell her. There's no other way.
It's the only explanation.
That's the only explanation. She must have
Infuriating.
told. Go
You're
on.
saying time for Dylan to out-credential Phoenix? That was true the first day of law school.
It really was. I don't. I feel like Phoenix didn't do the bar. He did the internship route. He had to have with Mia. There's no other way. Oh my god. In this world, okay, this is what happened. Technically, he wasn't truly a defense attorney when he was first studying under Mia, right? But when she died, he inherited her bar status. And
yeah, she actually willed him her badge.
Her badge
and the
with
law never
the
thought people would
offices
do
and
that. They
everything.
didn't actually say you couldn't.
Ah, there you go.
It's like,
That's-
Your Honor, show me in the Constitution where it doesn't say I can do that. And the judge is like, you're right.
Oh my goodness. Well, no spoilers, Steven Universe. She must have told Miss Andrews not to testify if things look bad.
Ace Tooney. like and subscribe.
You did a good job proving everything up to this point, Phoenix.
Shadow Freak. Oh my God.
But there is still one thing you haven't done.
Something I haven't done.
What's wrong, Ryan? Are you finished already? And you were just getting started. Run out of evidence?
What is so humorous, Mr. Edgeworth? What?
I'm sure you realize this as well, Your Honor.
When did a
We
mouse
can have-
enter the court?
We can have chat conversations.
But everything the good lawyer here has proven up to this point is meaningless.
What?
I said everything you've just proved is meaningless. Everything you've proved is circumstantial.
Circumstantial?
It means it's roundabout. Yes. You've yet to prove a single piece of definitive proof. Tap. Proof that Miss Andrews did in fact harbor a wish to murder Mr. Corrida to death.
With a scarf.
Miss Andrews, did you want to kill Mr. Corrida?
Objection, Your Honor! Thank you! She's been pleading the fifth!
What's so beautiful about this is I
The
can
judge has
literally-
object permanence with the Constitution.
He does, but I can literally imagine
Object
Dylan
permanence with everything.
like rolling around in his chair, freaking out with this whole, like turning violently. I believe this may lead me to incriminating myself, so I will abstain from answering.
Based. You mother... Stop it!
But, Miss Andrews,
The theory of an IRL lawyer.
Could you imagine? You're at trial. They're on trial for murder. It's just like, so you killed him, didn't you? And the guy's like, well, I'm
I
invoking my
plead the
fifth right
fifth.
to. Yeah, I'm pleading the fifth. And it's like, all right, so I'm just gonna hand this over. This says guilty. You can just check it off yourself. The jury is watching you plead the fifth. So you sure you want to check that
definitely
box?
you could definitely plead the fifth, but I will
No, no,
say
no.
you're looking real sussy-wussy right
Don't
now,
you
and I don't
look
think
pretty
anybody
good.
else is
Listen,
not gonna.
I'm just gonna say, all of my witnesses didn't plead the fifth. They all testified. Why can't you? What do you have to hide? I'm just saying.
Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Get it off the screen!
I'm sorry. I'm dying. I need to breathe.
God.
Dylan, would you call this not even a bad court sketch of what the law really is?
This is what people think is what it means, so fair enough.
Oh, okay, damn. That's
Say-
the turnabout of
exactly,
my everything.
like if you were- I was literally imagining that. The judge is like, come on, say it, you know you want to. You know how boring it is not to testify? Look, if we're talking right now, we're just talking. Come on, say a few words.
Dylan, so I wanna understand in real life.
yeah.
This happens, right? So we're trying Matt on guard, right? We get Adrian Andrews. I accuse her, I guess, because that's the thing of being whatever, right? So thus, the jury, the judge, not guilty on
You've
Matt on
totally
guard.
lost me.
Right.
I have no idea what's going on. Your
Okay.
hypothetical is.
This trial happens, right? It's the trial of Matt on guard. Matt on guard is found not guilty. During the trial, Adrian
Okay.
Andrews pleads the fifth for my line of questioning about her being
Okay.
the actual murderer.
Sure.
Can we then have Edgeworth arrest her, indict her, and then we try her for her actual crime?
Of course.
Okay.
There's nothing stopping him.
So that's what
In
would
fact,
happen.
if she says a bunch of and she doesn't plead the fifth, what she says is able to be used as evidence. And so she should be really cautious because she might literally incriminate herself. So you should plead the fifth, even if you're innocent, by the way. If evidence might make it look like you did do the crime, you can still plead the fifth.
I hope you enjoyed watching this episode of Ace Attorney. We play live once a week on Twitch and YouTube.
And yeah, that's right.
No!
Fine!
Line.